Hi there, my name is Cortney. I'm your friendly neighborhood collections technician for human history at the Manitoba Museum. But today I'm going to switch things up and talk to you about a very special specimen in our natural history collection. A very long time ago, before I became a collections technician and worked in research, collections, and exhibitions, I used to work in the science gallery and planetarium, developing and delivering all sorts of programs. In the spring of 2008, I developed a public workshop all about ultraviolet light. So it took place over that summer. And as part of the workshop, I thought it would be really interesting to explore how different animals glow under ultraviolet light. So doing a little bit of research, I decided to acquire a scorpion to help illustrate this phenomenon in nature. So this specimen here is an emperor scorpion. They are native to West Africa and they are an endangered species. The reason why the emperor scorpion glows under ultraviolet light or black light is because in its exoskeleton it has something called a hyaline layer, and this layer contains compounds that reflect light. So when you shine a black light over top of an emperor scorpion, they give off sort of a blue-green glow. Why this phenomenon occurs, we have no idea. So scorpions have been around for a very long time, so evolutionarily, at some point it may have served them. Now it's just adds to their coolness factor. This specimen here is a full-grown female. When we got her in June of 2008, she was already fully grown. About a year later, so in June of 2009, she gave birth to 2 scorplings. Those baby scorpions were really bitty, and like other baby scorpions of this species, they are kind of like a pearly white in color. These baby scorpions did not live very long, and they passed away in early July of that year, and then just about 7 or 10 days later, Mama followed behind them. As her primary care, I offered her to the natural history team here at the Manitoba Museum, along with one of her babies. It's very rare that I have any sort of connection to the specimens in our natural history collection, but I was actually this scorpion's caregiver. So her name is Pinchy. She lived in the Explore Science Zone in our science gallery. She had a really beautiful vivarium. Despite the fact that emperor scorpions are often dubbed as gentle giants, Pinchy was very feisty. She was a sassy scorpion. I had to hand feed her or she wasn't happy. She would sometimes take a mealworm from me and then throw it against the side of the vivarium. If the mealworm turned into a cricket, she would absolutely refuse to eat it. So I was often having to pick crickets out of her enclosure as well. She was hugely popular amongst all of the school kids and the public who came to visit her. If you came to the Manitoba Museum circa 2008, 2009, do you remember seeing our friend Pinchy on display? If you do, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your memories of my very favorite natural history specimen. Thanks for joining me today.